Now, here's Kat Anders.
The first thing you need to know is your left hand is your past, your right hand is your present and your future. Does not matter what handed you are. Most of the reading I do is on the right hand. Now, the length of the fingers is your talents. Everybody has talents. Nobody gets cheated, so long fingers mean one thing, short fingers mean another thing. Nothing's good or bad. It's what you're born with. The shape of the palm is probably your most important talent. You kind of got a musician's hand. It's a little tiny bit square at the top, but we just look at the palm. Little tiny bit square at the top, and then it's kind of rounded at the bottom. If it isn't a musician hand, it's kind of a, well, you got kind of a cross between athletic, because it's kind of squarish, but it's rounded, artistic. But then you've got a real creative finger too. So I'm wondering if you do any artsy stuff. That could be music, could be art, could be creating things, almost anything. Upper right hand corner of your chart, type of fingertips. This is your personality. And you've got, I just read the right hand, you've got all 5 round fingers, intuitive, quick, very compassionate. Generally I see that on the doctors and nurses. That means you're very caring about other people. You got another compassionate marking in your hand also. Okay, jump back down there to the thumb. This is excellent. You got a short thumb. When you have a short thumb, you work really well with numbers. That index finger now, let me explain to you the names on these fingers. Palm reading is about 2,000 or 3,000 years old. And they went through and they named all places in the palms and in the fingers. And they usually named them with Greek gods' names. So that index finger is called the Jupiter finger. And the middle finger is the Saturn finger. And that ring finger is either the Sun finger or the Apollo finger. And the little finger is the Mercury finger. And then places, they named places in the hand also. That space between the heart line and the headline, that's called the Mars area. And that big pad right at the base of the thumb, where it says sexual libido, that is called the Mount of Venus. Venus, goddess of love. The other places in the hand aren't important. Okay, let's go to the Jupiter finger now, index. Oh, that's long. That's excellent. You got a really good long finger. That's the boss, the manager, the supervisor, the teaching finger, sales finger. That is excellent. That middle finger is not very long. It's kind of short. If it's real long, you're just out to make a lot of money, because that's good business sense. But it's kind of short. You're very concerned with social issues, very compassionate, very caring towards your fellow man. That's good. And then that ring finger, that's just kind of average, kind of long, kind of short. Right smack in the middle. Creative, imaginative, inventive, practical, systematic, organized. You like things, and you like a place for everything and everything in its place. So it's kind of average, but you've got 2 really good lines that run from the palm up into that finger, and they're creative achievement lines. So sometime in your life you're going to have some creative achievement lines. So start thinking what your creative talents are, and work with those. That little finger's a little bit short. If that's really long, that means you work well with words. It's the writer's finger. And it's a little bit short. It means when you work, you like to be a little active. You don't like to sit at a, you don't like to do paperwork.